Look. This plane isn't moving.
As I told you, power packed.
One thing I've learned is that when you're having a great time with a group of people at your house, and you step out at night to take the trash out or something, it always seems like something weird might happen. And when you go back to share with everyone, chances are no one will believe you. However, the Big Deal YouTube channel managed to capture such a moment on camera. And this is what unfolded.
It's about 9:48 in the night. So we just heard a scream a little bit ago. You see that tree right there, that fern, right there? That's a fern, and then there's a bunch of other ferns.
In the video, he describes how he and a couple of friends heard an eerie noise coming from the state park, just beyond the fence of his friend's house.
And it was standing, we think, right in this where I'm standing right now, and my friend's inside right now. But I'm getting this footage. And did you just hear that? That was it.
The strange sound immediately grabbed their attention, and not surprisingly, he rushes back inside as quickly as possible. After scrolling through the comment section, I'm still unaware of what this creature might be. Leave a comment if you have any idea.
And did you just hear that? That was it.
A few years back, a strange creature was reportedly encountered by a group of people. From their expressions, it's clear they weren't too thrilled to come across such a being, especially in the dead of night. Fast forward a few weeks, and another video from India surfaced, showing two eerily similar creatures lingering by the roadside after dark. This video, unlike the first, gained viral attention. The unsettling aspect of the footage is how these creatures, or whatever they may be, is how they show no reaction to the car's headlights. Despite repeated flashes, there's no movement or acknowledgement from them. After flashing their lights at the creatures several times, the two men in the car decide to reverse instead of driving forward, and the night is pitch black, and whatever those beings were, they appeared to move toward the vehicle. Whether it was a real creature or something else entirely, I'll let you guys be the judge of that.
Hey, run up on it! Run up on it! About it! Hell no! Run up on it! What the world? Run up on that joke!
In July 2019, during a soccer match in Brazil, something extraordinary took place. Surprisingly, no one noticed it at first, except for 3 cameramen. Once they pointed it out, the footage went viral, showing what seemed like an impossible event. A ball bouncing mid-air. The video quickly gained attention, with comment sections filled with phrases like, "This is impossible," or "Physics doesn't explain this." The unusual sight left viewers in disbelief. A professor from the Federal Institute of Santa Catarina attempted to clarify the phenomenon by suggesting it might be the Magnus effect.
It's really that simple, isn't it? And we've got a range.
Which is an effect that refers to a noticeable phenomenon where a spinning object moving through the air experiences a deflection in its path that doesn't occur when the object isn't spinning. This effect is commonly observed in sports like volleyball, but after reviewing the footage multiple times, the same professor stated that what had happened didn't resemble the Magnus effect at all, and to this day, whatever happened in that match remains unexplained, leaving the bizarre event a mystery. But that's not the only odd occurrence in sports. You've likely seen a similar video. It resurfaces online from time to time. What's actually happening here remains a mystery to me. Some claim it's a genuine glitch in the Matrix, while others suggest it's one of those strange, unexplainable events. In another instance, you can spot two players conversing, but something about them doesn't seem entirely human. This footage was uploaded by the Frank Curry YouTube channel in February 2019, and I've never seen anything like it before.
Look at this crazy.
Is that more trade deadline updates? Yes. It was fun last year's All-Star game. This year, Bradley Beal will be a part of it.
Look, Bradley Beal's still chewing.
First
So
time
this
tomorrow.
look at this
Right
nigga
after,
saying.
what? Are they frozen? That's
Look.
weird. Right after what is
You heard
obviously
it?
going to be a thrilling trade deadline.
It's one of those occurrences that, had it not been captured on camera, it would likely be dismissed as unbelievable.
There's a baby alligator. What the? What the? Holy! What is happening?
In March of 2019, the Nino YouTube channel posted a video showing what appears to be a bird suspended in midair. Initially, it seems like Nino doesn't quite grasp what's happening, as he spots the object completely still in the air. He pulls his car over to investigate, and this is what he witnesses. The bird appears frozen in time, defying all logic and leaving the man in disbelief. Ever experienced something similar that left you questioning your eyes? Hell, don't hesitate. Share your thoughts in the comments.
I see a bird stuck in the sky.
I know you recorded it, but I'm recording it. You're my video.
More recently, a video was posted by the Abe the Genius YouTube channel, showing a small airplane seemingly hovering in place for about 5 minutes. And strangely, while the banner is moving, the plane itself remains still. And what's even more puzzling is the wind appears to be blowing sideways, not against the plane's direction. It almost feels as if the plane is trapped in an invisible force, adding to the mystery. Oh, this one's definitely a head scratcher. Leave a comment if you've ever seen anything like that.
Look. This plane isn't moving. It's not moving. But it sounds like it's moving.
What is that? You see another little red light?
Whenever a huge storm is on the way, I sometimes grab my camera, hoping to capture something out of the ordinary. And it seems like this family had the same idea when they sent in a video of strange lights in the sky. In the footage, you can clearly see that the lights are coming from above the clouds, meaning their source is not from Earth.
I saw it too. Oh my goodness.
Casey, you're not extra.
And then, oh my.
What is that? You see another little red light?
It did,
Is anybody seeing this? Like, what is
It has
is that why
man.
there's traffic?
In situations like these, everyone tends to stop and stare at the sky, trying to figure out what's going on. A similar event took place on March 28, 2020 in England, when a group of people was filming the moon and Venus, and suddenly, a bright red object began blinking at them. Take a look.
You gotta catch it in action now. Hey, did it just disappear?
The red light's got no, it's back. What is that?
You kind of have to act quickly though, because just like that, the lights vanish. The red light briefly reappears around the object. Initially, It seems like an airplane or helicopter because of the blinking red light. But then this happens.
Fuck, man. What is that? And then look how fast it goes.
Watch how fast it moves to the left. There's no way a helicopter or a plane could have moved that quickly, leading me to believe it was something trying to mimic one. What do you guys think? Have you ever witnessed anything like this? What do you guys think about this? Honestly, some events in life are truly puzzling. Like this video recorded in Brazil, showing a beam of light descending from the sky before vanishing. The footage, captured by a live security camera, leaves viewers scratching their heads in confusion. There's simply no explanation for what happened. And naturally, this is the type of occurrence that would be met with skepticism if you shared it with friends or family. However, having the video provides undeniable evidence that something unusual took place here. If you've ever seen The Matrix, you're likely familiar with the theory that we could be living in a simulation, though that's probably not the case. However, last week a video went viral of a soccer ball that appears to materialize out of thin air. Take a look at this. I've watched the clip multiple times and still can't wrap my head around what's happening. This is the situation for G, who claims he doesn't believe in ghosts or the supernatural. However, since moving into this 9-year-old house, he and his family have experienced a series of strange occurrences, including unexplained noises and toys moving on their own. One night, they invited some friends over to help capture the bizarre sounds they had been hearing for quite some time.
That's loud. Yeah, that's very loud. Come in.
Initially, the group didn't notice anything out of the ordinary, and it wasn't until one of his subscribers commenting about a bionicle piece moving on its own, it was only until then that they began to pay closer attention.
There's literally nothing in here. Look how heavy this is. Yeah. I know there's nothing up here. What the crap? There's nothing in here either. Look.
There's literally nothing in here, G says. Look how heavy this is. There's nothing up here. He then continues, I hear it. Did you see it? And while none of them noticed anything at first, a closer examination reveals that if we rewind and zoom in, one of the bionicles appeared to be looking directly at them. So what's really happening in this house? If you've ever seen The Conjuring, you're likely familiar with themes of witchcraft and voodoo. In Africa, there are traditional voodoo guardians known as Zambecto, or the Night Watchmen. These entities were originally created to scare away enemies and patrol the streets, detecting thieves and witches while maintaining law and order. In this video, we apparently witnessed the evocation of a Zambecto. Check this out.
Yeah, as I told you, power packed, one Africa, superpower, coming from.
In the next clip, we get a glimpse of the procedure involved in summoning this entity. And what stands out most in this video is the mesmerizing way this object swirls. It appears to be in a constant motion. The force that's causing this object to rotate, it seems anything but ordinary to me. And as the object accelerates, it becomes evident that it has a connection to the entity that will manifest inside this small hut. Once both elements merge, the objects begin to move autonomously, or at least that's what we're led to believe. Having watched numerous videos about this entity, I suspect that some of them may be staged, if not all. However, there are some of these that do defy explanation. What's your perspective on this?
Yeah, as I told you, power pact, one Africa, superpower, coming from the Aja municipality of the Benin Republic, representing coming from the Ajara people in Ghana and in Benin, the Sotwan Mpesa Kingmaker in person of Nana B.
Numerous reports have surfaced of statues moving on their own, leading many to feel uneasy about being left alone with them at night. In Indonesia, there exists a ritual, somewhat reminiscent of those in Africa, where masks appear to come to life. This practice raises eyebrows, as it's taken quite seriously within Indonesian culture. In one particular video, a group of people gathers to play a specific song when suddenly a mask begins to move on its own. The moment they realize one of the masks is animated, their genuine fear is palpable. Some even scramble to exit the room, but they ultimately decide to attempt to stop the mask from moving at all. They blindfold the mask and hold it down for a few seconds, seemingly achieving some sort of success. While I'm still uncertain if this is real or staged, their expressions clearly reveal their fear. I think I would feel the same way if I ever found myself in such a situation like this. Certain events in life have a high probability of occurring, while others seem almost impossible. Take tornadoes, for instance. They are not expected to form in places like Brazil, yet they've apparently been making an appearance in recent years. In the next video, the Paranormal Purgatory YouTube channel, they investigate an intriguing location in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, known as the Franklin County Old Jail. This 200-year-old prison is not only steeped in history, but it's also rumored to have ties with the Underground Railroad, along with numerous other stories from the past. At 2 minutes and 47 seconds in, a shadowy figure can be spotted on the right side of the room.
Did you hear that?
I heard that too.
It was a whistle.
I heard a whistle. You didn't just whistle.
No.
As they draw closer to this particular chamber, the shadow seems to rise, becoming more apparent when the video is slowed down. It appears as if this shadowy figure is preparing to move from one spot to another, when suddenly they hear an eerie, whistling sound. Whenever you share a strange experience involving ghosts or supernatural occurrences, it is very common for people to doubt your story. But with everyone now having a camera on hand, it really has become much easier to document what they encounter. In a recent video by the Time to Play TV YouTube channel, the team visits the cemetery, determined to find a shadow figure that numerous visitors have reported seeing. Their mission takes a surprising turn when they spot something unusual. At 2 minutes and 54 seconds into the video, a peculiar figure emerges. It's lurking quietly in the woods, like it's observing the group from a distance.
Is that the tree? Oh shit.
Right there.
Yeah.
Later, at 12 minutes and 10 seconds in, the team seems to sense a presence nearby. They clearly spot a figure to the right, yet there are no audible footsteps on the forest floor, which is covered in dry leaves, an occurrence that's quite puzzling, unless this thing isn't human at all. In a dramatic moment, one team member catches sight of something and takes off running towards it. Now, while it's unclear if they encountered anything physically, the footage captured on camera adds an intriguing layer to their experience. And that wraps up our content for today, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like and leave a comment, turn on notifications so you won't miss any updates. My name's Michael, I'm signing off, and remember everybody, be safe.
As I told you, power packed. One Africa.